last game against Villarreal, almost 2-0, airball entimi, even though they won. But it came at a very huge cost. Abrantia, your friend A. Rubin A. Normand, almost center back, a prior, one shot, and a game, on your fit for today's game. Their best player last year, Abrantia friend A. Julian Alvarez. According to air sources, Julian Alvarez out of this game one. Chama on Tunisia kind and from a team one, your friend ATM. Chama, I don't see ATM winning this game. Liverpool both here, and even though they are not playing so well, but somehow, some way, they find a way. And say they cry the Liverpool, Chama, they will still find a way and beat him one. Your friend ATM. Chairman, and also I'm going for Liverpool, not even a jumbo chance. On pass a Kasakasa Biana, just go for PSG, just go for a Liverpool win over team FN Atletico Madrid. Edion Bewini. PSG against Atalanta, Chairman, a PSG win. PSG, any Atalanta, PSG win. PSG last year, Champions League, no. Oman Shas ye. Maso, Unum said, your ball first 5 games, we know. Now, your catcher will say, PSG by the Champions League now. Kawunini. Because our first game was against Girona. They won 1-0. That game came na own goal. And a Girona goalkeeper Nankasa at the board shared home. And we win 1-0. From Medano, Arsenal be show 2-0. Omuni PSV. And a ball draw against a PSG. Then our next game was a home game against Atletico Madrid. Atletico echo say PSG by 2-1. And then Bayern Munich Esho 1-0. So the first 5 games, PSG win back but yet they won the Champions League. I'm very sure that they will almost start a Champions League, Anyhow they struggle to qualify, They may not want to have it again. And it's as early as possible.
PSG, all right, Christian. First of all, Maxwell, Bramo quick na yemrefi na yenhwe your teams on Africa no kwa among some na say sorry so.
But Bayern Munich a tough match for Chelsea to deal with. Very, very tough. The money here tough, and they said, this season home games, no match aggregate of 11-0. And our back group stage in the league stage, and since 2003-2004, Bayern Rekuta the best record, 73% win rate, no team, and it will be. And now, Osha, we be almost 17 games, and some almost to Inter. Until before then, not 16 games, we need 13, I draw 3. And we group stage. That shows how strong they are. Chelsea themselves are also unbeaten. But of course, I think no more call out of London. The unbeaten me acquire outside of London. But here, Chelsea, 2 seasons, they have not returning to the Champions. Because last 2 seasons, no more in the Champions League. But chairman, former what they call European international competition, dread. Out of those 13 games, we need 12, and we lose 1. And we J Conference League, FIFA Club World Cup. But the Champions League near a whole new level, isn't it? So, and also echo Edema Bayern. So that's how it's going to go. But we're streaking now, Bayern themselves, the last 37 games are home in this competition. So what it means that say no air to us, so they say Chelsea share 1 or almost 2 or 3 and so no more winning game. It makes it very, very, very difficult. Chelsea away games in the Champions League, the last 5 or lose 3. And even the last 3 they find it very difficult to even score. To put all that together, I think Palmer, so big Jinema so or no coordinate the main man of Kuta Chelsea, but no yan so it's a chairman looking at the game over 2.5 and they are buying win. So win Bebema buying will win. Na goals no be over 2.5, but of course buying baby am yes kakra your coach and if you say drew big games I and a ball ed and money no dianke straight to it. Then Liverpool the crazy on say Liverpool yes last 4 games almost should go from the 80th minute mark. The good thing is that only more bonny and we are and easy for you to just say no. But Atletico's last 5 group stage games and I say league phase matches winning, including 3 away. Liverpool they are also stronger. Last season they won all 4 at home. Into these teams almost how is it gonna be? The problem here is this: Liverpool struggle against English clubs. Chemama pick just a single win in about last 6 games or more to me abo. And that is a disadvantage for them. But almost they are very good when it comes to the opening game. This comes because the last time Chemama lose 1 day. And Omar draw 4 and win 5. In 10 years, there's a Liverpool. And you're very, very careful. With that said, Ocean last 5 league games, group stage, and I said league games now you're in the Champions League, no more winning. Acquire 17-4 on aggregate. So the team are omutumi so go. But with that said, this is how I see. Liverpool will punish them because Liverpool were very strong. Last season, almost Real Madrid, don't forget, and there's very competition. Of course, Llorente had a tendency to score goal because 28 wins and 6 draws. That will give you 34 games of watching goals. No, Chemanyadi Atletico Elusu. And in 2016, Kroba say 2 goals were the same venue. So Shegola is going to be very difficult. Elsewhere, in Florian Wirtz has 6 goals in the Champions League. Chemani goals in our first up. That is something they need to look at. Putting this game together, Atletico say goals bar. What this competition, so Liverpool so goes bar. But what I can say is that because Liverpool tendency to grind a result, even when the game is in dying embers, no, Liverpool will win and both teams will score.
And the matches, no,
of course.
But I want Olympiacos win.
Tricky.
Benfica win.
Olympiacos. Game near trick. Olympiacos record. They will group stage now saying 20 matches. Chairman, or more we need just 2.
But opposition,
yeah, we're quite powerful as far so they qualify. Any teams on we 2 teams name born chairman. You find it very difficult to predict. The only things they are playing now. And they be but then Pono help powerful. Dynamo Kiev or Shakhtar Donetsk are winning. They had a go and they did not consider. They miss how much in their men choose. But they must choose dia. Ebi Olympiacos to score a goal. But mean to me, they can say whether they are winning or that match looks very tricky. Just like Enra, who said Enra first match man can was him. You're very Union and Galo Adiano. Me who Ibana Minjindi. I wasn't certain. Omo very stubborn away against those teams. Until almost winning bond, almost say a bet in the back. If Olympiacos to get a goal, they call Teremi Akone, okay, but whether to win, they can because Pathos or bad.
Well, I Clifford Chamber for say. Karabakh flew 9 hours to go and beat Benfica. The company has improved the style of play of Bayern.
Yeah.
Bayern will win by over 2.5. Bayern, their openers, score more goals. Clifford Chamber for Clifford. Thanks so much. Chelsea all the way, Medicaka, and Wasem. Kwampoku CID. Kwampoku CID. Say. It's a soft work today. Liverpool all the way. Liverpool. Okay. It's matches no.
Number 5. Olympiacos Paphos over 1.5.
You go for 1.5.
Yeah. Slavia Praha.
Over Olympiacos straight win. 2 up. We must have me for.
Slavia Olympiacos win.
Slavia Praha. Bodo Glimt. Boy go.
Yeah. Into over 1.5.
To over 1.5.
Then say go.
If I did so I didn't get it over 1.5. Get it. Or to bet you go and check it. We got 2 20s in the intensity. We are that the order get it. They are not pretending. And they nobody got trouble tonight. And now penny.
So what is over 1.5 both teams square different options altogether.
I saw 1.5 need 2 more than 1 goal.
Yeah.
But go both teams just say Obiabishigo. And only we say Bodo Edo Bishigo. Slavia Praha Bishigo. I asked internet very tricky.
Double chance inte.
Okay. Bayern Chelsea
over 2.5.
Over 2.5. Liverpool Atleti.
Liverpool win.
Straight win. Hey.
Liverpool straight win.
Okay. And Paris Saint-Germain Atlanta. Straight win Paris. Okay.
PSG win.
All right. Now we've had Nottingham Forest then some kind of this one.
Yes,
Nottingham Forest straight win.
Crystal Palace. Also we are Champions League yesterday. We say yeah, Crystal Palace here now. 90 plus 1 yesterday. Almost na mi jafo no die.
Last kick of the game.
Yeah.
Mateta. I tried to sona over here. Mateta chance no. In fact, body across someone, Mateta ever cash him here. Who there a chance no? Trying to video, you know, image him that a page and so. Or the better son walk.
But the 2 platforms are cars as a name. And then me say me Jafon or die. Me saw them just a me. Any
time no 92-31. as in 92 minutes 31 seconds referee 4 minutes now to so it all catch him one more target and you on target
you're ready
keep on the dot and Jahano why hit target about to actually but not the money you say say I'm supposed to Koglu the first game against Arsenal and I know Pedia you be na Kaswaba what I say and then also the 9 years and after born 3 it just say the game of it I be no we so what I say
me dem confide no dey fa chema me dream am this to sleep am this guy be
em kwa na bet impen unye ni ye no wadwi ne
me dream am me dey be ye e me go for ya
Eugene Tafadompom said Liverpool will not win today trust me so everyone should be careful Eugene the Odiabano Liverpool game now I was thinking goals goal and I say over 2.5 anyway
Liverpool be sure be a betting on be
okay
and I'm not saying I didn't answer better saying
Nottingham Forest win on our one up best straight win
okay
Nottingham Forest ominous Swansea
1-5 something
aye bye
now Crystal Palace they know one who said that never
Crystal Palace got a bit
I'm not saying you who's up to two platform no say me rather chairman so account say hey what say go say me say run na MCOJ but me amani record chairman 87 minutes still be Jenny wing at 7 Oscar
okay yamra fisam so the card ya to just the Ghana Football Association together with Adesa Productions Limited pledge and in fact sponsorship omo partnership F in one sika also my clubs no redeem me fulfill that pledge into 1 million Ghana cedi club bi obo Ghana Premier League bia 18 clubs no bia ensa akanade into eno news a free Ghana Premier League any Adesa Productions so eba obi ansa kadisika it really we say teams mo why dey ma mo the players come nti omo kansia and then it's na mo nti omo ka na mama boys no omunya pepa fancy akan ever mama in the Ghana Premier League mama boys in win sa come say season be wi misramo as they say sikaba no now Confederations Cup asante kodoko omni kwara and esi akan kwara for no omo be dru na eye tunde sani tunde on the coach for Kwara Ninsama or the Etuja ahead of the game in it.
Now we have this I believe that because of all I don't do more than this. You see, if we can survive like this, I'm sure that we're going to survive like that. They cannot play better than this team as they play today. You see, we had a lot of pressure and when we survive it, we are very sure that we're going to survive like that.
Well, I sound when you too good into Mr. Munfanchame. No car about almost performance. They say almost league no more than months than Konkai. In terms of almost survive a lot of trips over Gusiakai. To almost survive with him say that we will survive. Many are Santiago. We say quite for no money the almost league in Gra. I'm about 12, I say. Last year we finished 14th, but I'm the GMO FA Cup. It's not qualify on the Bible. Confederations Cup no
18 players
and almost was it Chris say
18 players
I had the nebia I had
the but Nigerian teams are quite good against them, most especially in the African competitions, and may assure say they will make sure they will account for them no matter where we play in Ghana. But the issue no be away. How they are going to fare. We had their no Sekotoko will surely get the point, but whether or not they will get maximum number of goals or whatever to push them through there, because I know that they are going to it. German, many FNA arguing. Now, me assures also they should be very strict on the clubs, because you must say Oma or Basika na unim say Obanu or the tendency of misusing the money. Or them rat on one ameboa. Obet me money be. Or you soon ya bit me be aka obet me in as one about the money guideline to use. Say guideline or con when you soon ya obet and there's be a scan any waste. A club penny for any ajepa. say Sikaba, which is a good thing. But I say, Okasi and Fantu, without respecting the chairman, made a mouth, but yes, I and Camedia, Mr. Still. Many of my says 1,005 near say the minimum 1,005. Because you can minimum send me 3,005. I'm good to go. Ain't say that ne or Honan or Moshe.
No, there be such say Okasa Nesanity. One can so hard dream you say. Let's say ultimate to be below 1,005. It's here no babe threshold.
Okay.
Say among say clubs if you place we got 400 seats. If you be 600. Say good enough. It for starters. Na say yenya for remind. If you 400 no. Konokonum be 15,000, 12,000, 8,000, 9,000, be 7,000. There are some clubs if you 5,000 here. It no more say. But ultimately less than 1,005.
Yes, me know ya.
Said be the likes of Brekum Chelsea now players did 600, 700 or the likes of
increase or more
the likes of 11 Wonders. Now players this 600, 800 or no. Increase up, 1,005.
Chama, me know ya, na me so me DNA say. Say, make us say, mean less than, say, may pay them the about 1,005. It's still a summer play or Premier League. Especially when it's Scarborough teams in the moon. Cash injection here, the
for starters is good. At the end, you're more than 400. You put in a 1,500 years.
Chairman, one is for Premiership Club, you know, 400. David, Omun 400.
700.
700, yes.
And 700 Ghana. And now you're crazy. And you own no one letter.
I agree with you.
Your friend say, I check it. One plate, guys.
Yeah, I agree with you. But the Amiso make can say, with them a kind of money at their mom, we in Quebec for some moment to 2,005, which they can pay. But all their work and I'm out of respect my Jew out with the M fam more. Because said the Ben say yentia, okay, yeah, clubs yentia is still 1,005, we are good to go. And I can tell so most of these clubs or Musa in 1,005 the Chema Mutia, Ebia regularly na Emma. Oh, if you baby.
How many
oh Chama club few ones be the entry, be
we will play a contract that many mama Yamo be so about 30 games. 30 games that's easy. You have to pay from 700 to 1,000. I said, we play.
No munina, but be brain 1,005 there, be brain out here. It's a bit of if you said, but what the OC and fans. What I'm saying is this: send a bear scared, dear mom, no more misuse. No, if it ain't yet tough, obey least mistake your mountain. And so what I mean, Adriana. Oh, yeah, rough. I was staying here, but so to say, we didn't need him, so no, I got in a bed. And rest yet till triple. Shema said, yet this hard dinner, they pass over here, Rob, yeah, better. 9 years say, who's the last is okay? Aston coach had to folk. No, what Basaka Holy so be make you come and say, or when you got a match and a official try to. So I'm be ratting no 9 years. Okay, also was young anyway. In the way saying, Kaoka Penanki, a boka. Oka say near Boka, how can ye any money a Boka, but a woman dear Chama bear near him, near Boka. Chama this roba or moon yes are negative vibes on my entity is gamma scanning co waste. Because we've all cried say Ghana clubs no Omunyeska. And see as you a bit of improvement. I don't think it's just a single season, no. Ghana football said, but we start from somewhere and we get somewhere. In the set clubs now as we change it or match no we and your money. News indeed Sikaba. I was okay with the venues at Chema Yabo board. Lions say of a dressing room in pictures. I was very, very happy. Even Brepun Crano, Chema saw more uplifting venues near day. And he had said venues be and yet we suitable for coverage. That will also force the club to still do better for it to come up. And make catch the effort. He said, I say, Chairman, Mati team or Brekum, this a Brekum stadium, yes, and Brekum. You're in a team in any better. You bet you have another book, Marcia, now the you bet teams now if you say venue and yeah, bet venue the amount. And yes, a baby a yen near say a baby any diano and no boas in a benga, no more about or dear Chama Ubiadi, and no also force them to make sure some may put things in place. And take what a game in Accra or any Accra, but they need to get themselves together. And a second only the media in Accra. It shouldn't just be say, yeah, bebo Accra, yeah, but fine.
More Kotoko management abaso, omo Kotoko management or I won't kind the whole of from omo bomb game the way, you know, going from radio station to radio station, talking about the games, and then Safudugu was even on Asempa FM last week, you know, Sawo omo bomb operation fill the stadium, the Accra stadium. Almost so ya Santiago Gunia. sa abrabona anaze subana de support to Chelsea na support no ene omom support obi o kutukuni osan Manchester ni Oleke Junior o ye kutukuni say Manchester ni ko ye nya Manchester nda okoko he to go ba ko na ball no anya ofa so me ko stadium biem eso Manchester dey be o TV ho hwe Jesse ba no ato Moyesa, you're not being fair to the local clubs. But you more expect local clubs to play like Liverpool. Now Liverpool who's got them on. Let's support them. Team nation. Walk about the first away game was or Ball Africa. Number support it. Yeah. That is how you build teams. And you think yeah, St. Paul almost supporters.
Yeah, it's for sure.
Hamburg almost supporters. Yeah. Oko West Ham almost supporters. When teams Swansea only supporters. Millwall fans. Yeah. They know say the team now didn't know baby. But when you know almost support. Can't want to team no. Now you're fan. Also over talking. Team is 18 and then over stadium. Now fan. Sunny fan. How can you call yourself a football fan? Sabi asne Champions League amavo di adibida. Aje di eche ye fe ticket e de ko minimum yo be fe da kwakwa de ato mo. Yetimi
mako ba na aje egu.
Ase yetimi plans e to ticket nya ye ko he ase ba league. Na this is cancel near the pay for far. You put your money where your heart is.
Exactly.
Seven products. I said, I'm not going to forget you can enjoy my mom's get your momo. But when I come on, no, they call it is also got now support here.
Also, we investing.
Also, to you be no team knows it. I didn't be penning to me yet. It's a team now, no go heavy, and could you know, bones some movie been in Yanwaka. Then they improve. Saniano. But the other say, one chair supporter. Ongo Stadium. Born in your face. Born in your face now, so born in your face. Oh, Chelsea, a Chelsea go from no near. Bum. Any Amoroso. And maybe a Chelsea D89. Still, just by a matter. A year no more deaching. Because the Conunquad is born in your face. Oh, Elsa, you are not being fair to the local clubs.
Yeah, for sure.
Support your team.
Yeah.
Saniano. No deaching. How to folk? Maybe I know how to folk with Roman and Africa. Could but who's a league and could you banana Africa? I'm a feel like we can be no has macho. So more a year Africa now or so support us. Debbie Sani supported team. It must say this weekend as Antigua fans on Saturday. Show them that you are Kotoko.
Yeah, and a team no so apeke. See, almost show glimpses and said they can really play better. Because looking at 2 games or more boy Super Cup ne league, they've been very fantastic. What they need is support and me bokotoko management up. Because this is what I was preaching. Say, so only the traditional media. Because Chema, Ghana, of course, the social media is good, but we've not gone away with the traditional media. So they should own it in Accra and make sure some publicity and awareness in a grade. Meaning after the election, the regional circles in Chema, that's all regional circles chairman.
Circles,
yes, so let's say what tax every regional circle chairman so on for supporters and meaning so those in central, those in western, Abia, Ashanti, Ubia for supporters they will go on and organize. Chairman, with that organization, there are some supporters who go with their buses and all that. So they are home knowing say people from near and far. It's also forced them to get there, and we wish them the best of luck. If you say Go Stars the end of the air, how they might qualify might be difficult, but of course you can never say never. But this season, teams sitting in very good preparations. Well, even preparation has been one of the best. Make us say groups it was massive preparations. Omoko takrade kakra, no mako easting kakra, no mako hakakra, into omo board no more than yoma is no more you, omu lusubi, omu winibi. At the end of the day, they had the I think teams singing in the best of preparations, even on the local and the foreign side. See, they should all come together and support the team to move on. Because I know so surely on being Nigeria for every Kokoroko have been doing that. And in recent time, I think blame by time of Africa for the first time. They went to Nigeria and they came here and they elected the team. So Kodokono Enya Linwea, they have to let it count and make sure, because if Kodoko are able to get to the group stage of the competition, it's going to do them a lot of good, chairman. Even a Bema boys need to break your friend saying game they to me paid because they know say in Africa they will sell themselves and possibilities on benya other contract for people to watch them and all that. Almost like when they win in Africa bonus pay them near adding in Abeba. So I know the boys themselves are charged. What is levies for the fans? And they say almost be to me come on my board. The recruitment and everything, yeah, who glimpses. Ozianu be near no money with that wholesale. But of course, what we are looking for a good performance. So now that they are even singing songs and the names of their players, it means that the team is getting to a certain level. Now supporters direction, your new direction. And for the first time, you will say a chairman, supporters chairman, or away matcher. The supporters there were singing. It means that there is a lot of happiness around, and this are transcending to team now. Or more when is it? Yes, yeah, but I think he's finding the things very right. So the supporters should come in their numbers and support them. It is their team. Born here, chairman. We can go out. We can still qualify, but it's still the team that we support. I also want to the American as so they need to go there in their number. But I saw charge every regional circle chairman. So no so then call for so Emra. It tell me Nyaka crowd west, yeah, crowd central, and you Asante, and you east in here, the greater Accra, the one. Certainly we get to get the numbers. So for me, I think it's a good.
Well, maybe any go stars and so to crying. I mean, I do my channel on mobile com when you became Algeria. Now the return leg, reports are in, in fact, from Ayakwesi to the CEO, maybe any goes out there to say the return leg because so Accra Stadium, they only sell VIP tickets. All the other stands, on being free for a while, so we should be and she said this Christian. Mintio na yen so na echina nyadia yedi etifu with Juma.
I the football clubs Chairman, unum say Pep eka say open smaller squad. You be season Now I think say players are now at his disposal around 28 thereabout. Even Man City have the capacity to pay. Pep can say squad no too big for him. Chairman, about how many competitions? About 4. But I see 27 players, too big for him. May Kensi Asemso, say Ghana Football Association, and Yanu Mraba, who say first team players, Chairman, Abruswa should be 30 players. Ghana Premier League, first team squad, Abruswa. 30 players, but of a calculator near Yadi. So, first team players, 30. Now, Joe Biaka, 2,000 Ghana cedis. Chairman, 2,000 Ghana cedis multiplied by 30.
60,000.
60,000 multiply 60,000 by 12 1 year.
That's 720,000.
Scanibika. Scanner the amount. Ebika.
We got 280,000.
Sa 280,000, Chairman. For get process I will be na faka hon. Obetim they run the club efficiently. So the remember a club I watch it on say Obako be no in the first team I have 45 players. What the day?
No man be the cabin paint them no. Say no ya no envelope to have the cabin them no na only
45 players. For a baby season, Chairman. Almost the 45 players, name bear 25 and kekebo. Young season, now 45 players now. We are contracted to the club no maso. Now close to bear 25 and kekebo. Now you are wasting money. So say Ombetimia Liberty Air squad size is what. Now bear maximum Abruswa 30. Now 25 cry. Now say 25. Now, so who guarantees that 25 players, a minimum of 2,000 Ghana cedis. That 1 million Ghana cedis the amount. A bit me 12 players in the car. A finning na. I'm more saying, Sisano, a bit me for a travels no one winning and also can cater for it. Football, we are doing football because of the players. When there are no players, Chairman, no coaches are now doing. Players who are coaches in war. Players in one more, there's no spectators. Omuntina ya bono. Baby ababedruno. Se player bia eco player status committee. Sabu so many miensa, Chairman. Yentia the car. The FA must force the mother club to pay the player. Now on one club on say so asaya bia mu a ombe declare player no a floating status obeko for free. Any kwa say sida. Say the scanner guaranteed a 2,000. Ame biasa kadie. Any kwa say sida. Say player beko be 2 or 3 months. Na yentua nika. If that happens, chairman, there should be consequences to the team now. Or yes, I don't know. There should be modalities. The larger amount of the money now, according to clubs, no. Chairman should go to the players because they are the reason why football. Miami calculation. Self-finance certain minimum standard, minimum wage, 1,500 Ghana cedis. Some can go above it. Chairman, many months of cry agreeing say 1 million Ghana first team players, should be 30. Utia 30 players, ka ne 2,000. Bosumi 60,000. 60,000 times 12, 720,000 Ghana cedis. 1 million, chairman. And for so be blessed, the FA must forward the teams, as can be doing on say to the benefit of the players. Me say, chairman, one season, na club owner, especially one man team for no. I want you accountable to anybody no. Nani car was no. Season no. Nani fee or sifu fraka home. Says he can't diamond is on fanya bono. Chairman, what they acquire the fra. Amma and bufubono and yan for so bien free so. If the money is guaranteed, assured someone can. The responsibility now rests on the FA to force the clubs. So when you see now the bigger beneficiary of this amount of money, chairman should go to the players.
Okay, CAF Safe Stadium Initiative Workshop, and so I shall say, Omade boosted the security at the various stadia. Itiano and also Kosoa, Ghana Football Association president. One of his initiatives are on CAF Akabuma, Omoye Ediama clubs, and so on, and also Koso. Yantraso, the Black Starlets, Amzakwa could do Ivory Coast for the Wafu Zombie tournament,